Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me today. OMG, so do I have some, oh my gosh, goodies to show you today. It has been a bank holiday here in England, and what that means for us, especially in August, is car boot season. So me and Charmin did have a car boot weekend. I'm sorry I'm out of puff because I've just been bringing all the things up to show you. I got, oh my goodness me, I'm going to have to break this video down into 2 videos at least, maybe 3, because yes, kind of found a lot of bargains. Oh my goodness me, let me show you what I found. So let me move all this stuff to one side 1 second so I can don't be chewing that, show you some of the things that I have found. So come on, off you come. I managed to find some lovely jewelry and some lovely brooches, and oh my goodness me, some really gorgeous things. One lady had 3 bracelets for £1, so I bought 6 bracelets, so I'll show you those in a minute. And another lady had these brooches, and she was selling these brooches for 50p. So I got this gorgeous butterfly, and these would be gorgeous to put on the front of journals. So I have this butterfly, this gorgeous big flower, diamante flower, and look at this lovely bow, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then another one was 50p as well. So all those 4 brooches were 50p each, and then these bracelets were, like I said, 3 for £1. So this one I thought would be brilliant to just break those off and have those on pockets or the front of journals or tags. They are just, look, and there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of these, and they're just on elastic, so I can just break that. So they are just, look at those. Yummy. This one has some gorgeous charms on it. If I can untangle it, it's got tangled up somehow. This one has some lovely charms, like sea ones, like an anchor, a starfish, and just some gorgeous beads there. This one just has flat back roses, resin roses, so I'm going to break them off and put them in my little resin collection. This one has these lovely, almost like paintings of cute things, religious things, lovely little people, which I thought would be fun to use on projects as well. I wanted to make up the 6, so, and this one has some lovely heart beads and some leaf beads and a couple of dangles there as well, so on the end, so that would be lovely to use those hearts in drops and dangles. And then this one has some lovely charms as well, so it's got a gorgeous like flower there, there, and then a lovely heart and a bauble and a dangle and a little shell. So they are all going in my jewelry collection. I picked up a couple of little butterfly and ladybird books. These were 50p each, so I got the butterfly and moths one, which is really good, and I will show you a project with this later on in the week. Oh, you are being a pain. And then this one is a nursery rhyme one, so if I do a children's journal, this would be really cute. Curly locks, wilt thou be mine? Thou shalt not wash dishes, nor yet feed the swine, but sit on a cushion and sew a fine seam, and feed upon strawberries, sugar and cream. I've never heard that before. Oh, 3 blind mice. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. I had a little pony. The man in the moon came down too soon and asked his way to Norwich. He went by the south and burnt his mouth with eating cold plum porridge. Tom the Piper's son. So really lovely nursery rhymes. So they were 50p each for my ladybird collection. I bought these alphabet stencils. I think there was these were like £1 for the 3, but I've been looking for some alphabet ones for when I do my journaling, so I just thought that they would be great. Then I found some cards. These were £1 each. This one is Birds of the British Isles, which, look at these journaling cards, journaling cards, journaling cards. Look at how many you get as well. Look, I'm presuming they're, oh, might be 52, but they're not actually playing cards. They tell you about the birds. I mean, they're just beautiful. Look at these. Aren't they stunning? Just beautiful, beautiful cards. So those are £1. They can be used as journaling cards. And then we have Woodland Snap, which, oh, these, yeah, Woodland Snap, sorry, I thought they were. And these have got lovely, cute characters. Nubby Tope, Mrs. Croak, Widow Pin Tips, Dr. Bunfizz, Hoppy Spadge, Barnaby Little Mouse, Millicent Little Mouse, Humphrey Goggle, Pretty Wigs Pattykin, all lovely names, Tippity Nippet, Widow Pin Tips, so we've got Window Pin Tips, we've already seen her, Mrs. Croak, Hoppy Spadge, Mr. Cunningly Slee. But aren't these, oh my gosh, I love them. Look at Millicent Little Mouse, she is lovely. So they are just gorgeous. I have the hugest bag on the floor here, so it might take me a little while to get through these. Yesterday's car boot, there was a lady and she was having a massive clear out, and she sold some gorgeous things, and everything was 50p. So I grabbed absolutely loads. There was this travel journal, which just right, I'm gonna zoom out because Charles is being a doofus, and this has just got lots of space to write when you travel. So this was 50p. So I do collect these journals, and like I said, I will be showing a video of my oh my goodness me, stop it, of these lovely journal books that I have that are just lovely. So there's that one, and then we have this lovely writing book. I don't know if you can see the front of the cover. I mean, look, this was 50p, and it's just absolutely beautiful, and it says it is paper chase, and it was £10. And look inside, it is just beautiful. It's got this most gorgeous paper. Right, get off now because you're doing my head in. Right, I can zoom back in now. He's gone. Oh no, we're not gone back. Right, there we are. We didn't zoom in, did we? There you go. And this is just writing paper, but this is just a stunning book, and a bargain for 50p, and brand new. Excuse me. Then there's just a lined notebook, which you can see someone's probably written on the first page or something, but I don't care. And it says notebook, lined notebook. And then there's another one here, which is the household record book. And this has just got annual financial planner, lots of different fun pages, diary, dance teacher for phone numbers, electrician. So this is just your address book for all of your people that you need, but I just thought this would be great to put in other journals. So that's called the household record book. Then there's another one of these lovely books. This was £7.99, and these are the ones that I have quite a lot of collections of, where they've got all these different patterned pages to write lots of fun things. And I just thought, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. And I have something super exciting to show you later on in the week. Oh my gosh, I've ordered something which I'm not going to tell you about, but it's just amazing, and I will be doing a review on it later on in the week and show you how I use it. So excited. Right, more about that later. So this is our family album, a treasury of family memories, and it comes in this lovely box. Now all of these were 50p. Now look, this says £5, but I'm sure it was more when it was you know, like probably was on sale. But it's this lovely book, and it is just, you put everything in here. Look, new arrivals, when you were young, treasures, hidden heirlooms, Father's Family, The Family Tree, Home Sweet Home, My Favourite Places. This is just a gorgeous book. And it's in a box. Look what a beautiful gift that will make somebody, actually. That is just gorgeous. 50p. I had to get it. I'm like, oh my goodness me. Right, let's have a look what else we've got in here. This is the same lady. She also had this Secret Paris colouring for mindfulness, and it's just lots of these lovely gorgeous pages that you can doodle and colour in. Look, oh look at that one, that's fun. Her bras and knickers. That is super cute. And I have actually been doing some colouring pages for journals, and I'll show you that later on in the week as well. But look at this, 50p. These are lovely perfume bottles. Look at this, number 5 Channelle. Right, that's that one. And then this one was also 50p, and it's just like a ring binder. And I don't know if they've decorated this, but it's super cool. What do you know? It needs a bit of attention. But look how much fun that is. And it's just got lots of plain lined pages, paper pages, and pockets for journaling. Look at this. Look for my journal collection. I have to share with you my journal collection because it is growing. I collect them. Right, let's look. This one, the same lady, 50p, craft webbing. I don't know if I will use this, but she actually threw it in. It's not actually that sort of Hessian. It's more raffia kind of feel. So I don't know if I'll be able to use that on something. If not, I might give that away and put that in Happy Mail or something. Right, now, this is the same lady. That one there. And those. And this. Right. Okay, so this is the same lady. This is 50p, and this is just I don't even know what this is, but it's just lovely and old and lacy and a bit discoloured. And look at the lace. I'm going to just take the lace off and use the lace for something that is just absolutely gorgeous and old. And then she had a couple of little notebooks, which one I actually used to take shopping today. And this is just a little notebook which I can't get enough of. And then these box of sticky notes, they're paper chase again, £6. These were 50p. And look at these sort of vintage sticky notes, which will be lovely in vintage projects. 50p. This lady, oh my goodness me, I bought a big bag, and she also had this, which is in a box. It's brand new, and it's a lipstick holder. Look how cute that is. 50p. Look, I had to get it. I just thought that was super pretty, and I love ladybirds, so I had to get that as well. So I think that's all from her. I might find some more bits because she was amazing. Oh, I think I have one more thing from her. Oh, there was a clipboard, which I needed a clipboard the other day, but I can't remember what I wanted it for, but I've got it anyway. So it's just a brand new clipboard. And another notebook with a heart on it. It's brand new in a box. I haven't even opened it and had to look at it. So it's just a notebook. So that is what I got from her. Now, I also got this big old stack from somebody else. Now, this was £1. These were £1. And these are just old vintage postcards. And they've just got different images, and they're very old and old looking on the front. So I'm sure I can do something with them. And there's quite a few different images. So what I might do as well is put some in a giveaway, because I have this pile and another pile. Look at all those, look, and they were £1. There are so many of them. I'll show you. Oh, look, that's how many I got, all of those. So I'll probably be putting some of those in some giveaways at some point, because I do not need all of these postcards. And I also got this set of brushes for £1. And there's just lots of different brushes which you can never have enough of for your crafting. So that's all of that. And they were all a pound. Mucky. All a pound. So I've got some new brushes to put in my stash. And then let me pull over this bunch of goodies. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Now, this, let me show you. All of that is vintage. Let me put all those aside. But these were new in a pack. And I just loved them. They were, I think they were £2 each. And if you bought two, you got one free. So I do have a cream one somewhere of these as well, but I seem to have lost it. So I got 3 of these. I got pink, which look at this. Look at the tassels. And even the lacy bit is just lovely and sparkly. So I got a pink one, a brown one. Look at this. Oh, just yumminess. And I got a white one. So I got 3 for £4, which I know they were new and that wasn't really car boot prices, but I just loved them and thought I could do something super special with them. But these are my pile of vintage laces and that. And now these were not cheap. These were not like cheap. I think I spent £7 with one lady. And I think £7 with another lady. So I think, and then there was some other stuff in here. So I think all of this here probably cost me about £20. But it is really, really old and vintage and just gorgeous. And this was out of our area, so it's only once a year, this particular car boot. And the car boot I go to, very rarely do you see vintage, you know, lace and table runners and things like that. You very rarely see it. So I thought, you know what, strike while the iron's hot, and I grabbed whatever I could. So let me show you. So all of this was about £20, but it will keep me going for a long time. And you can see how grubby this is. And this is a great big old piece of crochet. So there is a lot of this. There's a great big heap of that. So that's going in my crochet thing. And then look at this beautiful, beautiful one here. Let me move that out of the way. It might be better. You might be able to see better there. This is very old and grubby and just beautiful. So there's that one. And then there are a couple of these. There's like a set of these, which I don't know how old these ones are. Probably not as old, but they still look vintage. And there's, let's have a look, 1, 2. But these would be lovely to fold around a TN or even a bigger journal. So I think there's 4 of these, that size. I think 4 of those. And then there's one which is this size, which is pretty big. That would be a whole journal cover, that one. Probably even too big. Hang on, put those there. And then we have this one, which is just right size for a journal. Look, that will totally cover a journal. They are just beautiful. So there's those. And then we have this one here, which is, look at that, it's even got like a silky sort of center. It's lovely. And this brown sort of crocheted one, I have done this crochet. I mean, I can crochet, but to do fine crochet like this, oh gosh, it's painstaking. It really is very therapeutic, but I prefer chunky wool. But I know how much work just went into that. But gorgeous. And then we have this one here, which is beautiful as well. Look at that. I might do some digital files with this vintage lace. I'll definitely make some digital things. Look at that. I mean, this is like all sort of coloured around the edge. This is more of a sort of netty kind of feel, but it's still lovely and very old looking and discoloured, look. And then this is beautiful. Look at this one. This is a pillowcase, yeah, little cushion cover. But how beautiful is this? Look, I mean, I honestly do not see this very often at my local car boot, so it's very rare. So I thought I would stock up on that. And there is this sort of table runner, and that is very, very big. Look, so that's like that size twice, so that gives us loads to play with. So there's that one, and then another very old one looking one. Let's just look at that. It's all yellow and lovely and vintage. And then we have this one here, which there are a couple of these. There's that one, and then we have fold that in half, and then we have some smaller ones of those. I think there's 2 of those, and then we have another one of these sort of like net curtains, but it's, I don't know what it says on there actually, Nottingham, but lovely to use on projects. And we have another round one, and then this lovely table runner. Look at this. This is just, look how gorgeous that is. And this is quite big, look, as you can see. It's huge. Huge, huge, huge. So that would definitely go around a journal. Look at that, round, folded around a journal. That would just be gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Yummy, yummy, yum. And then last but not least, this is, oh my gosh, this is super, super old. Super old, and you can tell by the feel of it and the colour of it. This is very, very, very vintage. Look at this. And it feels just old. It is beautiful, stunning. Oh my gosh, just look how lovely and yummy and old this is. So that's my vintage lace runners haul. Oh my gosh, that's stocked up for a while. Also, oh, this was from my 50p lady. It's to make a purse, so you've got some lovely fabric and an old-fashioned sort of purse. I don't know if I'll make a purse or just use the fabric, but I just thought that was super cute and fun. And then these were £1 each. Oh, there's one missing actually. These were £1 each. They're just rubber stamps. So that is my part 1. I probably will get everything else in part 2, hopefully, but I have another huge bag and something super exciting to show you that I found as well. So keep watching. I will probably do that video tomorrow. So take care for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm off to put all my gorgeous fabrics away and also pack up some happy mail that I have to send to somebody that I love very much. And you know who you are out there, missus. So, yes, you'll be getting some of this. I cannot wait. Right, I'm going to go, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.